world, catch the world's mindset. Welcome to Rethink World on Christocentric Station, and I'm your host, Meg Forson. As Proverbs 23 verse 7 says, as a man thinketh, so is he. We are here to shape our mindset to transform our future and our generation. Welcome, Miss Rebecca.
Thank you very much, Margaret.
It's nice having you here.
Great to be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. I hope everything is fine. Your
By the
journey
grace
to
of God.
Christocentric Station.
Yeah. By the grace of God.
Okay, we
Yes.
thank God. I have a very nice gift for you.
Okay.
Yes. And it's in a jar.
All right.
So I'm giving you this jar with different colors. I want you to shake it very well and choose one.
Okay. I'm shaking.
Okay. Wow. It says, what particular song will pop up in mind the day you receive that good news you've always been praying about?
I have a song in mind, but I don't know if I can sing it.
Okay, try and
It's
see.
by Mercy Chinwo.
Okay.
And it says, Jesus, you do this one,
you do this one,
the glory is yours. You do this one,
you do this one, We'll continue later. But for now, he has already done it.
Okay.
Yes. He just whispered in my ears that
Amen.
he has done it.
Amen.
So yes, we thank God for doing this particular thing in her life.
Amen.
Yeah, so we'll get straight into the conversation. You have a very nice profile.
Thank you.
I mean, the founder of NAPG, Network for Administrative Professionals, Ghana. And then you have a career hub. You are a coach. You are an author. So how did you come up with this group, with this network?
Okay. So let me start with the Network of Administrative Professionals of Ghana.
Okay.
So I started the community. It's actually a support community. So I started the community out of my own need to join a professional association.
Okay.
So at that time, there was a point in my career where I yearned to be able to connect with my peers in my profession. And so I went out looking for a professional association to join. I knew the accountants have their professional associations, the bankers do, but with administrative professionals, I wasn't finding anything that was related to that. So I brought some friends together who are in similar roles, and then we created what we now call the Network of Administrative Professionals of Ghana.
Wow.
Yes. And with Career Success Hub, I didn't even plan it, but I realized I had gone through a lot of experiences in terms of my career. And I realized that there will be some people who will benefit from my experience. And so I just created that platform so that I can share my knowledge, my experience with people who are also finding it difficult to really know which path to take in their careers. So in fact, that is what inspired me to put together those two platforms.
So you had a need. You saw a need to be part of a group.
Yeah.
When you didn't find it, you decided to create your own group.
Exactly.
Wow. That's a wealth mindset. And I love that. So for how long has NAPG been running?
I'll say NAPG has been running for the past five years, yes.
Wow.
And we are growing bigger every day.
Yes. Yeah. I'm part of NAPG.
Yay!
And I can see the group. And one thing I love about the group is that sometimes we post books for us to read. So right now we are on Atomic Habits.
Exactly.
Yes, so I've started reading.
Fantastic.
So you don't need to ask me. I have started mine.
Great.
So how can administrative assistants leverage their platform for career growth?
Okay, so the platform, as I said, is a support community. And so we organize training events, networking events, and I believe if you're an administrative professional and you join such a network, you will benefit from the training.
Yeah.
And you also benefit from the network that you build, because we don't live in isolation. You need others to support you on your journey. You may be facing a challenge at work and you may need help, you may need support, but if you get closer to people in the same profession, then now when you need help, it's easier to reach out to somebody to get the support that you need. So I believe those in the community are benefiting a lot, and they are leveraging the platform to grow in their careers, to grow in their roles, and even to transition into leadership roles, because we provide opportunities for members to take up leadership roles, and that's how they hone their leadership skills.
Yes, and I remember the last meeting I joined, there was a lady who asked that she just got into a job and they are giving her a higher role. She took it, and now they're giving her a higher role that is bigger than herself. And she's confused, and she asked, what do I do? And I was marveled at the kind of answers they gave her, the support, the encouragement to take up the role, even though she feels she's not capable.
Exactly.
And you know, that's one of the things you get to benefit when you are in a professional group.
Exactly.
You get people, like-minded people who understand your situation to push you.
Exactly.
Yes. So thank you for that platform. It has helped someone like me as well.
You're welcome. And I'm glad now, you are part of it.
Thank you. So you are an author.
Yes.
Level Up Your Career. That's the name of the book.
Yes.
So what inspired you to write this book?
Okay. What inspired me to write this book? I would say this book was born out of both personal experience and through my observations.
Okay.
At a point in my career, in fact, I felt I've done all the right things, but I was not moving up. I was not getting the promotion that I deserve. I was not getting the salary that I needed. So I had to really think about what to do next.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in that process, I discovered some strategies and steps that helped me to get focus, get clarity on what I wanted to do next. And through that experience, I realized that, career success doesn't come automatically, you know, and it doesn't also come as a result of effort, but it needs, you need clarity, you need strategy to be able to move up, to move to the next level. I think in time past, we were told, maybe I'm the only one, but we were told that once you go to school, you get the right qualification, you get a good job, and then you live happily ever after.
Please, you're not the only one.
But unfortunately, it looks like that story has changed for some of us. It existed some time ago, but now it's not the same. You will get the qualification and you might not find the job that you are looking for. You may get a role and you will not get the promotion. It doesn't come automatically. You have to be deliberate and intentional about certain things to be able to move up, to level up. So my experience through that, and also observing people who are very talented, they are very skilled, but you know, you see that they've been in the same position, the same role for a very long time. And some even retire in an entry-level position. You know, so that informed me when I started embarking on certain steps and strategy that helped me level up, discover certain things about me that I didn't know. I realized that, there will be people in similar situation, and so why not share my experience through the book so that they can also learn the strategies that I use, the steps that I use, so that they can also grow in their careers. So that's the inspiration.
So I haven't gotten the chance to read the book.
Okay.
But I've seen some snippets on LinkedIn. You post some few pages on LinkedIn. So what should readers look out for when they read the book? Can you share some few tips with us? Okay,
so the book is actually a guide to help professionals, you know, position themselves for opportunities. And in there, I share certain paths that you can follow to grow in your careers. I mean, in this busy, I would say, corporate world that we find ourselves, you have to really be intentional about certain things. As I said, career success or growth doesn't come automatically. You have to be deliberate about it. And so the takeaway actually from the book is for you to recognize that career success doesn't happen automatically, and then it's also not reserved for just a few people. Okay, but it's available to anybody who It's intentional.
Yeah.
Yes. And then intentionality means being proactive.
Yeah.
So it involves upskilling, it involves joining a professional association, it involves seeking mentorship and coaching, you know, and those are the things that I share in the book that I believe will help a lot of professionals, you know, grow in their careers.
Yeah. And to add to that, I listened to your podcast with Jeremy Burrow
Okay.
recently, and you shared an experience where you said, in your profession, you realized that you were not being appreciated.
Yeah.
So you heard on a platform where professionals were being rewarded
Yeah.
or recognized,
Yeah.
and it was in Australia.
Yeah.
So you called them, and even though you couldn't get the highest reward, but you were part of the final 6.
Yeah.
Can you share something brief about that?
Yes. So one thing I've realized through my journey, you know, my career journey, is that you shouldn't think that your success or your reward is dependent on somebody.
Yeah.
You know, that was the thinking that I had, that, oh, my boss needs to give me the promotion that I deserve because he should see the good work that I'm doing.
Yeah.
But later I realized that my boss himself is busy thinking about his own success for him to even think about me.
Yeah.
So when I realized that I was not being rewarded or recognized as well as I want it to be, and when I came across this opportunity, I just decided to take advantage of it, put in my application, made my case, you know, with the goal of at least being recognized. Even if my organization will not recognize me, a body outside, why not, could also recognize me and give me that that thing that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Yes. So I went ahead, applied, and although I wasn't the overall winner, I was part of the final 6, and that actually boosted my self-image and gave me the recognition that in fact I've been looking out for.
Wow. Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
And yes, I've been following you on LinkedIn. You've built your LinkedIn, like, I'll say that you are a professional. You are a pro on LinkedIn. You are someone that any professional would like to look up to.
Yeah.
What are some of the tips? What steps did you take to build your self-image on LinkedIn?
Okay. So my LinkedIn journey actually started when I recognized that I needed to grow and I wasn't growing. You know, so I started looking at avenues where I can grow. And I realized that personal branding was very important.
Yeah.
And I attended trainings and webinars that actually recommended that LinkedIn was a great platform for personal branding.
Okay.
So I decided to become intentional about my personal branding on LinkedIn. Okay. At that time that I became intentional, I had only 28 connections on my profile, and these connections were people I knew. And
family and friends.
Family and friends, exactly. But I realized that you cannot just have that number of people as your connections on LinkedIn for you to be noticed. Yeah. So for you to be noticed for opportunities or attract opportunities, you needed to know more people. And then the dynamics has also changed. First, it used to be whom you know, but now it's rather who knows you. So I have to make people know me.
Yeah.
And know my skills, my experience, for them to appreciate it and give me opportunities that are in line with those skills and experience. So then I became deliberate and started optimizing my LinkedIn profile. Yeah, because there's a lot of things that you need to do on your profile for it to attract attention.
Yeah.
Yes. And I say that your LinkedIn profile is your business card. Okay, so you can't go to a networking event with a blank business card. You need to give certain information that will make people recognize your value, recognize your experience, your expertise, and that is exactly what I'm doing on LinkedIn. So
yes. So please go check out Rebecca Afful on LinkedIn.
Yes, and connect with me.
Yes, and she's doing amazing. I read your post where you shared the programs you've been attending. January, February, March, April, May, June, July at Christocentric. I know you add this.
Oh, exactly.
Yes. And you're doing amazing.
Yeah.
And the fact that you shared that you were a guest at a program, a summit.
Yeah.
And this year you were invited as a special guest.
In fact, I was a speaker during the summit, the maiden edition.
Yeah.
And at that time, they have started, so the crowd was small. And then this year, I got the privilege to be invited as a special guest. And then I went and I saw, wow, now the participants have grown.
Yeah.
And it was a wonderful experience.
That's the blessing.
And I got that opportunity through LinkedIn.
Through LinkedIn.
And
you got to know Jeremy Bro through LinkedIn.
Through LinkedIn. A lot of opportunities have come through LinkedIn. If I want to share, we will not finish.
Yes. And I even reached out to you through LinkedIn.
Can you imagine? I met her on LinkedIn. and this is the first time I'm seeing you.
Yes. But we've known each other virtually for some time now.
Exactly.
Yes. So what mindset shift have you learned with time, and how has it affected your financial growth?
Well, I know that, in order for you to have wealth, and then sometimes when we are talking about wealth, some people think in financial terms, but it's not necessarily financial terms.
Exactly.
Okay, but you can have wealth in opportunities. And all of opportunities that comes across your way can give you that money that you are looking for. And then you also look at impact, and then the influence, how you are impacting others, how you are influencing people, and then freedom, So that is how I look at mindset in terms of wealth.
Yeah.
So I deliberately do things that will bring those opportunities my way. So I'm not looking at wealth in terms of just getting money. Yeah. And I'm also looking at how I'm impacting people. So because the more people I impact, the more I'll be getting opportunities that will give me that financial freedom that I'm looking for. Yeah.
And there's something I always say, that money cannot buy everything.
Yeah. And then it's not everything that you have to pay with money.
Exactly. Sometimes a word of mouth can get you somewhere.
Exactly.
I remember a speaker once said that you are a conversation away from your breakthrough.
Exactly.
And it doesn't need money. Sometimes a little effort, sacrifice, and impact can also put you somewhere.
Exactly.
That's a very good one. So your work in administrative professionalism and career coaching seems deeply fulfilling.
Yeah, it does.
It is. When you check her out, you understand what I'm saying. Yes. So how do you balance your passion for helping others with the demand of your professional roles? And what advice would you give to others seeking similar fulfillment?
How do I balance them?
Yes.
Okay. So one thing that I recognized was that my professional work and then my passion work are like two sides of the same coin. Okay. So both involves helping people, supporting people to grow, to become better. Yeah. So they are in alignment like that. And that's how I find fulfillment, and that is what also energizes me. So my passion work doesn't conflict with my professional work. Now, where do I find the balance? I would say I prioritize rest.
Okay.
Because sometimes, the demands of the job can be overwhelming.
Yeah. And
so I try to find time to rest. And then I also delegate. I do a lot of delegation. So, for instance, NAPG, the short form of the Network of Administrative Professionals of Ghana, I have a team, an executive team that help with the management of the community. Yeah. And when it comes to home, because I'm also a wife, I'm a mother, I delegate my house chores. Okay. So I don't spend my time doing house chores. I've outsourced it. I get somebody to come in weekends to do the cleaning so that I have time to work on my passion work, because that's the time I have. During the week, I'm doing my professional work. Yes. And what again? Sometimes I go to the extent of even outsourcing my cooking. Yeah, I get a caterer to cook for me, depending on the demands. If my passion work is demanding too much of my time, my professional work is doing the same, then I don't have time to even engage in cooking.
Exactly.
So I don't see anything wrong getting somebody to do that for me to pay the person, because after all, that's their work. So
exactly.
I have to create an opportunity for
customers, them. Yes. At first people used to say that I don't want to marry a career woman. They are too busy. I don't want a cook. I don't need a cleaner in my house. But
I
now,
want to do everything myself.
Yes, the system is changing. The idea of a wife is changing. That a wife always has to be at the kitchen Now the men are being encouraged to learn how to cook,
Exactly.
to learn how to clean, to learn how to take care of themselves. Can you just tell us something about, because you are in that position, you are a career woman, you are a wife, you are a mother. Tell us how our dispensation has changed over time.
It has, because of course in the past, the men were the breadwinners. Women were expected to stay home and take care of the home and the children. But now, we can't live on one income. So we all have to go out to work.
Yes.
And it is that concept that has really shaped the way we now do our things.
Yes.
So you can't use the old system to work now.
Yeah.
You have to change. And our men are also becoming understanding, because they can't carry the financial burdens
alone
on their shoulders
in
alone.
Today's
Yes,
Accra,
they
Ghana.
need their spouses to contribute. So
yes.
I think our men of today are becoming more understanding. They know that you need your wife to work, and then your wife is not a machine. Obviously,
Yes.
when they also go out to work and come back home, they are tired. So then we have to find a support system that can help manage the home. You are not outsourcing everything,
Yeah.
to people, but at least where people can help, so that you get the time and then the energy.
Yourself.
Yes, exactly. So I think that is what is happening now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So amen, please bear with us. Yes. So what advice would you give to professionals who are seeking to transition their jobs into other roles?
Great question. If you are seeking to transition into another role, you first need clarity. You have to be very clear on what the role is. And then now you look at the skills that you have currently and see where there are transferable skills. So what skills do you have now that you can transfer into this new role that you are looking at?
Yeah.
Okay. And then once you recognize that, then now you can also know the gap, the skills that you require to be able to transition effectively into this new role that you are aiming at.
Yeah.
Okay, so once you recognize that, then you have to build up the skills.
Yes.
Yeah, so then you have to learn, if it's a course that you have to embark on, if it's a degree that you have to go for, if it's a certification that you have to go for, you prepare yourself for that. And then you also need to expand your networking, because now you want to move into another area.
Yeah.
So you need to connect with people in those professions so that you can learn from them.
Yeah.
So you can even decide to attend conferences and workshops that relate to that new role you are looking at, so that you gather enough information, knowledge to be able to make that transition happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. So if someone wants to join NAPG, how can the person be a member?
Okay, so NAPG is open to anybody in a supportive role. Okay, sometimes we use the term administrative profession. So if you are in a supportive role, supporting somebody, and you want to be part of NAPG, we welcome you. You visit our website and then you select your membership option. I believe we will provide the link somewhere. Yeah,
so you get all the details.
Yes, so the information is on our website at napgh.org. Yeah, when you get on that website, there are membership options that you can select, and then that's it. You become a member. We welcome everybody. There are even members who are not in administrative profession, but they just want a space to learn and network. So we welcome everyone.
Okay, and if someone wants to reach out to you,
the best place to connect with me is on LinkedIn. I don't do well with the other social media platform because my focus is on LinkedIn, and that's where I'm growing. So if you want to reach out to me, just connect with me on LinkedIn and send me a direct message. I'll respond.
Yes, she will respond within 24 hours. That one I can vouch for that. Thank you so much for joining Rethink World.
Thank you too for having me.
And it's been enlightening. I mean, the information is very relevant in our dispensation.
Thank you.
And to have an expert like you to share your experience, I'll say that we are very grateful. My audience are also grateful.
You are welcome, and I'm also happy that you have me here.
Yes, I am too. So thank you for also joining us on Rethink World on this episode with Miss Rebecca Afful. Yes. And don't forget to change your mindset about wealth. And don't forget to also follow Christocentric Station on all social media platforms or get in touch with us on christocentric.com for more episodes, for more vibes, for more insights on wealth. Catch you on the next episode.